What was the craziest religious experience you've ever had? I met this girl at my buddy Theo's birthday party and she was stunning. Her name was Claire, and she had this warm, magnetic energy that made you feel like you'd known her forever. We started talking over chips and hard seltzers and it just clicked. Same sense of humor, same taste in movies, even the same obscure book series from high school. I was killing it. I could feel that first date energy building, and right when I was about to ask for her number, she mentioned how important her faith was to her. She looked at me sincerely and said, "What about you? Are you religious?" And without even thinking, I blurted, "Same as you." She lit up like I just said I loved her dog or something. Next thing I know, she's inviting me to this weekend church retreat her family goes to every year. She called it a spiritual reset. I thought, sure, I'll sit through some songs, eat a casserole, maybe hold her hand during a prayer or two. Easy. I could not have been more wrong. We drove out Friday night. Her parents, little brother, and even her grandma were there. Everyone was wearing bright green retreat shirts that said, "Fire Within," in Comic Sans. I was wearing a hoodie with pizza stains on it. The moment we got there, this dude with a clipboard shouted, "New guest?" and handed me a tambourine. I swear, within an hour I was in a circle of strangers singing something called "Holy Fire Rain Down" while trying not to clap off beat. They kept saying, "Let the spirit move you," so I started swaying like I was at Coachella. Claire looked proud. I was dying inside. The wake-up call on Saturday was at 6 a.m. sharp. A woman with a megaphone walked the halls yelling, "It's worship o'clock." I hadn't even digested the breakfast burrito before we were in a dimly lit room chanting in a language I had never heard. People were weeping. One guy started speaking in tongues. I panicked and went to the bathroom, pulled out my phone, and Googled how to fake religious awakening. I kept getting pulled into these testimony circles where everyone was pouring their hearts out about trauma and redemption. I was not ready. When it was my turn, I said I got reborn in college during a thunderstorm. I told them I heard thunder and saw the light and just knew God was talking to me. Some lady started crying. A guy hugged me so long I counted the seconds. Claire looked like she was falling in love. Then came Sunday. The pastor did this thing where he asked random people to lead the prayer. Everyone bowed their heads, and then he said my name. Just, "Brother Nate, why don't you lead us?" I looked around. Everyone was so quiet. I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. My brain just shut down. After 10 years of silence, I said, "Dear, higher being, thank you for all the good vibes and snacks." I heard someone cough. Claire opened one eye and gave me the look. You know the look. Later that day, we were sitting alone on a bench by the retreat center's garden, and she said, "Be honest. You're not actually religious, are you?" I cracked immediately. Told her everything, even the Google searches. She just stared at me, and then laughed. Not mad, just totally confused. "You could have just said you weren't into it," she said. I would have respected that. We didn't end up dating, but a few weeks later she sent me a pic of her retreat group in their matching shirts. The caption said, "Thinking of you during vibe time." So yeah, lesson learned. Never lie about religion, or tambourines, especially tambourines.